How's it going, everyone? This is Abe's Card Collection, back with another Through the Mail Tuesday video. We have 7 returns stacked up over here, 1 for each day of the week, and we're going to start in a very blurry Tallahassee, Florida. Hope everybody's week has started off well, and your mailboxes are full. We have no hard card in here. We have Charlie Ward. Pretty cool way to start it. Got him here on an Ultra and on a Stadium Club, both in black ink. Those New York Knicks. Kind of funny. Actually just got something else from Charlie Ward in the mail. Sent this for his foundation. Looks like we're on his mailing list. Pretty cool. So thank you, Mr. Charlie Ward, for sending that over. But Charlie Ward, you see him here with the Knicks, but might be better known with his time at Florida State, leading them to a national championship in 1993. Also that year, won the Heisman Trophy, the Maxwell Award, and was a consensus All-American, along with being not only the Walter Camp Award winner, but the Johnny Unitas and Davey O'Brien Awards. So, pretty incredible career there at Florida State. Was twice the ACC Player of the Year. And then after his time at Florida State, went on to play for the New York Knicks. I think also with the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets. Had just under 4,000 points scored in his NBA career, 1,600 rebounds, and 2,500 assists. Checking out my spreadsheet, we have a 2-2 success in 25 days. Thank you, Mr. Charlie Ward. I don't have too many basketball cards in my collection, but I've actually gotten a basketball return each of the last 2 weeks. Pretty cool. Got Keith Van Horn last week. Let's go down to Miami, Florida. This one is super thick, so I'm gonna pull this thing out here, see if I can't get in there without hurting anything. All right, that worked out pretty well. Looks like my letter of request. Put that over there. We have Mr. Get it out, Abe. Camilo Pasquale. 2 of 2. Very cool. 59 tops. Let's see here. Can you write anything on the letter of request? Just thanks for your support. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Camilo Pasquale. But 59 tops, 65 tops, blue ink, looks great. Mr. Camilo Pasquale. Not too many people talk about him, and that's a shame. Pitched for the Senators, and then moved over to the Twins with them, and back with the Senators when they came back to Washington, and spent some time with the Reds, the Dodgers, and Cleveland to finish out his career. He went to 7 All-Star games and led the AL in strikeouts 3 consecutive years, from 1961 to 1963. He is in the Minnesota Twins Hall of Fame and a member of the Cuban Baseball Hall of Fame. Not the National Baseball Hall of Fame, though. It probably could get some consideration, but definitely in the Hall of Very Good. Had 174 wins in his career with a 3.63 ERA and 2,167 strikeouts. Has a phenomenal signature, usually signs in blue ink. There is a fee associated with it. I think it's well worth it. I mean, look at that 59 tops. Such a sweet looking card. Checking out my spreadsheet here. 2 of 2 success, 10 days, $10 fee per signature. Let's see here if I can't. Here's what he wrote on our letter. Best of luck, Camilo Pasquale. Great signature even on the letter of request. Love that. Thank you, Mr. Camilo Pasquale. This one's also very thick, but Baltimore, Maryland. I'm going to have to go back to this thing. Can I get it in there? Yes, I can. Come on. This tool's not as good as the scissors, maybe. There we go. We have Mr. Rick Volk. Another first timer for me. Another blue ink signature. Nice 72 tops. And then a 77 tops with the Giants. Odd little sight there, considering he spent think, all but 1 year of his career with the Colts. Checking it out. Played with the Colts from 1967 to 1975, the Giants in 1976, and the Dolphins from 77 to 78. Was a second-round pick out of the University of Michigan. Will help the Colts win the NFL championship in 1968, and then was a Super Bowl champion for Super Bowl V. Made 3 Pro Bowls in his career, 1967, 1969, and 1971. And had 38 interceptions in his NFL career. Checking out the spreadsheet, 2 of 2 success, just 18 days. Thank you, Mr. Rick Volk. Let's put that 72 tops up. That looks really clean. Again, thank you, sir. Grab 2 of them. Let's go to Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm going to cut into this one because there's not much going on. No hard card, at least. We have... Whoa, Ned Rosario. That's surprising. On a 2015 Bowman. A 2021 Topps Heritage and a 2022 Topps Heritage. Look at that. Oh, I love that beard. Very cool. Ned Rosario. Wow, all right, a current player. Gotta love that. Was a top prospect for the New York Mets. They held on to him and held on to him. He didn't really develop as they thought, so they ended up trading him to the Guardians. And he had a pretty good year last year. Actually led the AL in triples. So currently for his career, though, he has a 274 career batting average, 54 home runs, 276 RBIs, a bunch of steals, and again, a lot of speed. Led the league in triples last year. Pretty cool. Also a pretty good defensive shortstop. He is getting a little expensive through arbitration. So Cleveland has explored trading him, or at least he's been mentioned in a lot of trade rumors this year, specifically with Boston, I think Tampa Bay. But they've held on to him. He's a great left side of that infield for Cleveland with Jose Ramirez. But checking out the spreadsheet, 3 of 3 success, 228 days. Ned Rosario, thank you, sir. Funny enough, his 2005 Bowman Chrome autograph, that signature is pretty much the same way back then, so I don't think he's changed much in terms of his signature, but we're going to feature that 2021 Topps Heritage. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Ned Rosario. Don't get current players back all that often. How about Oklahoma City, Oklahoma next? Going to the top here, we have Johnny Ray. Never sent him before either. A lot of first-timers this week. We have a score from 1988. Yeah. 84 Topps. An 81 Donruss, I believe. Or Fleer. Excuse me. 82 Fleer and an 87 Topps. I think that turned out the best. 87 Topps. Wow. 4 of 4 success from Mr. Johnny Ray. Great blue ink. Was a Silver Slug Award winner in 1983 with those Pittsburgh Pirates, where he spent 1981 to 1987. Was an All-Star in 1988 for those California Angels, and then I believe went over to Japan for a little bit after his time with the Angels. But in the majors, had a 290 career batting average with 80 steals, 53 home runs, and 594 runs batted in with just over 1,500 hits. Checking out the spreadsheet, we have a 4 of 4 success in just 9 days. Thank you, Mr. Johnny Ray. 87 Topps turned out fantastic. That is not his rookie. I believe his rookie is the 80 Topps. Could be wrong, though. Let's go to Greenville, South Carolina next. Slicing to the top there, we have, from one Pirate to the next, Bob Kipper. Look at that look on his face on the 88 Donruss. Yeah. We'll just say the sun was in his eyes. Oh, there it is, too. 86 Topps, sun's in his eyes there, too. And then we have a 90 Upper Deck and a Stadium Club from, what, 92 maybe? 91 Stadium Club. Eddie's Cardboard Chaos probably knew that. But 4-4 success again for another Pittsburgh Pirate. Actually started his career out with the Angels, I believe. And was traded over to the Pirates for the Candyman, John Candelaria. Pretty cool. Played with the Angels from 1985, then the Pirates from 85 to 91, and then the Twins won last year in 1992. I believe he started out as a starter, but then worked his way into the bullpen. And in his 8-season career, he had a 27-37 record with a 4.43 ERA, 11 saves, 271 appearances, and 369 strikeouts. Checking it out here. Another 4-4 success. This one came back in 11 days. Thank you, Mr. Bob Kipper. He's feeling that picture. Very cool. A lot of cool returns today. Last one as we knock over a Ned Rosario. And Johnny Ray. Oh boy. Who am I? Brandon Stebbins? I'm just kidding. I think Michael Myers was having trouble with that too not too long ago, knocking a bunch of cards over. San Diego, California. Hard card in here. See who's inside. Jesse Orozco. On a very seldom signed card, I believe. A 2002, maybe 2003 Topps total. 2003 Topps total. Man, these cards are super cheap back in the day, but they're pretty cool to get signed. Great texture. And then an 84 Topps All-Star. Hey, we got two 84s Topps All-Star cards today. But Jesse Orozco, see him there on the 2003 Topps total. That wasn't even the last team he played for. He also played for the Yankees and the Twins in 2003. But basically at the beginning here with the New York Mets, we pitched for from 1979 to 1987, then the Dodgers, then Cleveland, then the Brewers, then the Orioles, then the Cardinals, back to the Dodgers, then to the Padres, Yankees, and Twins in 2003. He made 2 All-Star games, back-to-back years in 1983 and 1984. He won 2 World Series in 1986 and 1988, the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. He pitched in 1,252 games. Not very many guys have gotten past that 1,000 game threshold. Pretty cool. I believe he is the all-time leader, passing, I think Kent Tekulve is number 2 on that list. But he had 144 saves in his career, 1,179 strikeouts, and a 3.16 ERA, Checking it out here, 2-2 success. I did send $5 with this, as he takes, I believe, a donation. So, very cool. Thank you, Mr. Jesse Orozco. Love the blue ink. And we have a lot of nice cards here. But probably going to have to go with Camilo Pasquale. Pretty cool to get a Ned Rosario back. And then, gotta love that Jesse Orozco San Diego Padres card. But thank you for watching, everyone. Again, I hope your mailboxes are full. Bye for now.